Hello everyone, today we'll be talking about one of the problems most commonly overlooked by designers when they first starting out on After Effects. And I'm not talking about when you first start to use After Effects in school, because likely they don't teach you this in school as well, at least not for me. So without further ado, let's get to it! Today we'll be talking about project management. This might not make sense to you if it's the case that you use this working file for once and you're gonna just throw it away after the video is rendered. But if you're gonna keep coming back to the same working file for revisions for the 10,000 times, this definitely will make sense to you. There might be a case where you need to hand over your project files to some other designers and you will want a more linear handover so that others can easily pick up from where you left off. It is really simple, but just needed discipline. This method is what I personally use, and every designers have their own ways of organizing their project, but generally the ideas are the same. Right here I have empty project files. When you first open up After Effects, it will look something like that. Before even creating any composition on your project files, I know a lot of you will just create your compositions right here and then all the assets are here. Before we even create a new composition, this is what I will do. I'll create 3 folders. First folder, I will name it the underscore master. So in this folder, you will put all your working files, those master composition that you're gonna render. Second folder will be the assets folder. And third, it's a pre-comp folder. So any pre-composition that you have will be under this folder as per it says. Under each settings, you can create a different folders to manage as well. Usually when I tackle a project, there will be some other revisions and stuff like that. But it will be easier to navigate through your project files if you sort out the projects like this. So new composition, let's say we work on this project, logo animation. So logo animation, you do your animation right here under this logo animation file. You put it under the master composition. So like if you want to render, this is the composition that you will render in. Whatever pre-comps that you created here, like solid, you pre-comp this and you call it the matte layer, or you have a matte that you want to do, and this matte layer will not sit in this master comp, it will go under the pre-composition. And whatever assets that you might have, you will put it in this assets folder. So it's very easy to navigate through, and you know once you pass these project files to someone else, they know under the master comp are the one that's supposed to be rendered. There will be times where you need a different adaptation, like let's say a HD, a 9x16, or a square 4x5. So whatever it is, under master, you can create 16x9, and you create 9x16, and 4x5. Let's say you have these 3 adaptations that you have to be done. So as it is, logo animation, this is a 9x16, we'll put it in here. Then you have a 4x5. So let's say you have another version of 4x5. This will be under here. And the third one, it will look something like that. So logo animation 4. Oh, this one you can name it 16x9 as well. So it's just like a 16x9. So in your master comp, it will be like this. 3 different folder, and as it is. Pre-composition, sometimes if you tend to get lazy, you can just throw everything in. But if you want to sort things out in a more linear manner, you can do so as well. So under the pre-composition, you can put on like a 4x5 adaptation, same thing. 9 times 16, 16 times 9, 3 different and let's say this mat is for 16 times 9, I'll put it right here. So 4 times 4, other adaptation don't have, so we will just leave it empty like this. So under assets, what could come in here? Let's say artworks and supers. Yeah, artworks, supers. Audio, footages, these are some examples that you could fold it up like this. So whatever you have for when clients pass to you or your projects, they hand over to you, to have some assets, you will just throw it in here. So when this project file were to pass and collected and pass to some other designers, it's easier for them to understand. Under the master composition, there will be all the different composition. This will be the composition that you will render straight away, like this. Alright, I'll keep this short. This is the first time I'm doing these tips and tricks for After Effects. I try to keep it understandable for beginners when you're first starting to use After Effects. If there's any comments on which part of it that you don't understand, please don't be shy and comment down below and let me know. And if you'd like to see more of these such contents other than tutorials that I've been making, comment down below and probably you'll see it more coming. Remember to like, share and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.